sir. All right, welcome to Wild Cardinal Network. We're here with the St. Michael versus Central Baldwin Middle School football game here on a Thursday night out the nest. I'm here with my host, Gunnar Rivers, and our other co-host, Braden Smith, who's currently out of the booth. So tonight, the captains are out on the field right now. We have captain number 17, Pete Rivers, number 55, Charlie Harshberger, and number 4, Trey Peterson. For our cell, looks like we got some linemen, and number 9. Don't exactly know their names, but 72, 65, 9, and 20-something. We're about 5 minutes away from the start of the game. Gunnar Rivers, how you feeling about this matchup tonight?
I'm feeling good about it. Looks like we're getting ready to go. I'm doing the coin toss right now. I'm not sure who received or not.
Do we know what their record is? I know the last game that I'm aware of was Bayside last week. Is that right?
Yes.
Which they lost that game, unfortunately.
Yes, they did. And then they lost to Alberta the week before.
So 2 losses. I know they have at least 1 win. So
Yeah, I think they have 2. I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure they're 2-2, maybe 3-2,
Ooh.
but pretty sure 2-2.
Is this the last game of the night, the season? Is it a 5-game season?
That's a good question. I don't know.
Back in my middle school days, it was only 5 games. So hopefully we can come out with a win, a victory in this game, and have a go above 500. And of course, the head coach for the St. Michael Cardinals middle school football team, Coach Nolan, also a geometry teacher here at St. Michael.
Now, the middle school, they use a lot of the verbiage and everything is the same as the varsity, pretty much. Is that right?
Yes,
Or-
sir. I think it's maybe a little simpler. I'd hope so. It's a little simpler. I mean, we have guys on varsity that still struggle with it. So I hope for these 7th and 8th graders, it's a little more simpler.
Yeah, for the most part, it's the same. I bet like the core parts of it are the same, and then there's also a couple variations that probably aren't the same.
I think the linemen are mostly told just kind of a direction sometimes, and not necessarily the exact bread and butter of things. But I'm excited. I'm excited to see the Cardinals get after it tonight. I know our JV bunch, kind of gets after it, and they're very feisty, and it all starts right here with the middle school team. It all starts right here, and we guess we're gonna see what kind of talent Cardinals gonna have in the next few years coming up. Gutter, I think I'm really excited to see Pete Rivers, kind of talk about, the Cardinals middle school quarterback and how he's kind of, how you think he's going to be doing tonight and what you know about him.
Yeah, he was the quarterback last year for the 7th and 8th grade team when he was a 7th grader. He's an 8th grader this year, and he's played well. They struggled a little bit in a couple games, but I'm thinking he'll do good tonight.
To be honest here, at at his age he is right now versus him right now, who do you think could spin the ball a little better?
I'm gonna have to say myself. I mean, we'll maybe argue a little bit
shot
about
at the
that,
brother.
But I'd have to go with myself.
Now, does he also go for NC State like the rest of your family, or?
Yeah, he does. He kind of just follows along with what my dad does. Same with me.
Wow. Yeah. Well, definitely following along with the number. Got the Rivers tradition of 17. Pete Rivers repping 17 tonight. Excited to see him. Hopefully he can sling the ball like the other 17s we know and love here at St. Michael.
Minute and 30 till kickoff. We don't have anybody to run the camera as of yet. I was going to kind of assign that, see if Mr. Braden wouldn't do that for us just to start the game. I get things going and I get you doing some replays here, and I'll go up and do the camera, and he can come down if that sounds all right with everybody.
Yes, sir. That sounds good with me.
And it's the Central Baldwin Bears. So they are basically the middle school for Robertsdale. Is that correct?
Yes, sir.
When I looked at everything, that's what it seemed like.
We just got some photos of the team roster and stuff, and easy to say they definitely outnumber the St. Michael Cardinals. Probably about double, but Cardinals just finished their little pregame speech, looking high-spirited. Gunnar, you play for the middle school team, correct?
Yes, I did.
So, how would you, kind of talk about your experience, learning from Coach Nolan and some of this middle school staff?
Yeah, Coach Nolan was really good. My 7th grade year was when I first moved here, and I actually didn't start at quarterback my 7th grade year, and then 8th grade came around, and
Wow.
I started, and we went undefeated my 8th grade year. And then middle school is just good preparation for how varsity is going to be.
Wow, undefeated your 8th grade year, and Pete can't get them undefeated his 8th grade year. So, wow. Now the Cardinals are looking here to kick off. Looks like Robertsdale will be kicking off to the Cardinals. Cardinals are excited. Everyone, ladies and gentlemen, Braden Smith just walked into the...
Looks like we have Trey Peterson back to receive.
Here comes the kickoff. Looks like an onside kick. Recovered by the Cardinals, number 9. Great way to get on top of it. Make sure the ball does not come loose. Covered it up with his body and did a great job. Now here comes the St. Michael Cardinals offense. Starting off with the O-line. We got number 55, number 71, number 54, number 50, and number 58 at left tackle. And then at the skill position spots, we have number 11, number 1, number 17, number 7, and I believe that's number 4. Number 8 coming in motion. Pete Rivers gets a low snap. Number 4 runs with it, takes off for about... it's a fumble recovered by St. Michael. Number 7 jumps on it. Wow. Gunnar, talk about a little bit in your experience playing quarterback and stuff about how those low snaps can affect the game and affect that play just as it is right there.
Yeah, it really affects it. I mean, you're not really worried about that. You can't really have that be an issue. I know at the varsity level, Maddox, you don't really mess up at snaps, and it really can affect a play like it did right there.
Now, next play, we got trips to the left. Pete Rivers steps back, takes the ball. Throws a screen out to number 8. He's got a lot of room to run. Takes it for about 10 yards. Takes it to the 45-yard line. St. Michael first down by number 8, Will Kurth.
Yeah, that's a good quick play. Just throw it out there, almost like a long handoff. Just get a quick yards, and it's good.
That's a great throw, too, by Pete Rivers. Kind of get it to him in a stride. Now the Cardinals are going quick here. Tight end in the bunch. Center pull. Wow. Number 4, Trey. Number 4 takes off for a 13-yard gain. Wow. What a run by number 4, Trey Peterson.
That was a good run right there. Good counter play. Got the guard and the tight end pulling. Good run.
Wow. Big open up right there. Way to go for the Cardinals. O-line. Next play, we got trips set to the right. Pete Rivers back in shotgun. Bringing motion number 8. Takes a handoff outside zone to number 4. He cuts it. He's going out. He's outside. He gets another 12-yard gain for number 4, Trey Peterson.
Yeah, good run by Trey right there. Just stretching it outside, picking up about a little over 10 yards.
Yeah, and how about that blocking too? He really seemed to, be able to obtain the edge well, and really kind of had a lot of room there to run.
Yeah, good job by the receivers too. Good job blocking. And receivers always need to block good for the home run plays.
Now we got Pete Rivers in shotgun again. Trips to the right. Oh, flag thrown. False start on the St. Michael Cardinals. The center was moving the football, number 71. Well, been there, done that. Moving the Cardinals back 5 yards. We're at the 20 now, at the 25-yard line. Let's hope the center doesn't move the ball here. Trips to the right again. Pete Rivers rolls out to the right, dumps it down to number 8. Will Kurtz in the flat. He gets some yards back here and was able to recover from the penalty. We got back to the 18-yard line, gain of 7 for St. Michael Cardinals, 2nd and 8.
Yeah, good play right there. That false start brought it back to 1st and 15 just to get half of it back so you can try to have a manageable 3rd down.
Tight end and number 4 in motion, Trey Robinson. Oh, quick pitch. Oh, flag. Flag thrown. Looks like it to be another false start on the St. Michael Cardinals. What we just gained back, looks like we're losing right back again. Going to be a 2nd and 20. No, a 2nd and 14 from the St. Michael 24-yard line.
Yeah, one thing we go by with the varsity is no pre-snap and post-snap penalties. Sometimes they'll happen during the play. We're holding a guy, trying to reach someone, they hold them or something. But pre-snap and post-snap can't have those. It really back you up and it'll hurt you.
Now Pete Rivers in shotgun. Number 40 at running back takes the handoff. He gets stuffed at the line. Big play by Central Baldwin. Number 17 stuffed that hole right there.
Yeah, we got a 3rd and long right here. Maybe we'll have a little screen pass. We'll see.
Number 40 back at running back again. Number 4 is going out to the slot. Pete Rivers back in shotgun. Takes the snap. Those are quick to number 4, Trey Robertson. Gets a good kick block by number 8. He's cutting, and he gets a good gain of about 8 yards on that quick screen play to bring it to 4th and 5.
Yeah, good screen play right there. Hoping he could have gotten a little more to have a little bit shorter of a 4th down, but gave him a manageable 4th down. We'll see what they'll do.
And contrary to St. Michael football, we're going to be going for it on 4th down here. Let's see here. Oh, timeout. Going to bring going to the sideline. Coach Nolan's going to have some words of advice here for the St. Michael Cardinals. The Central Baldwin team, defense, they definitely have some hard hitters here. And, the St. Michael Cardinals are in a bit of a predicament here. What if you were the play caller, what would be your go-to right here, Gunnar Rivers?
After watching the middle school these past couple weeks, I would say that maybe a rollout, get Pete on the move, and then have a couple options down the field. And maybe they will go with the drop back, but I think a rollout would look good right here.
Well, we will see if Coach Nolan agrees with you. Here comes Central Baldwin back out on the game field. St. Michael's still in their timeout huddle. Assistant coach Josh Murphy doing some talking and helping out Pete. Great mentor.
All right, 2-by-2 right here. Low snap, Pete rolling, and he's going to get sacked.
For fumble. Number 10 picks it up. Number 30, he's running. He's going to get hawked down by number lineman. Number 55, oh, and he misses the tackle. Central Baldwin, number 36, takes it all the way back to the other end zone for Central Baldwin touchdown. Man, wow, that one hurts. That one's big. Now let's see here what Central Baldwin decides to do. Gunner, kind of, what's your takeaway on that one right there?
I mean, 4th down, trying to make a play. You just got to hold on to the ball on that one. Even though you take a sack, you're on defense, but you can't give up yards like that, and even a score really hurts.
Looks like Central Baldwin will be going for 2. Running back number 2 in the backfield. I think he's bigger than most of the Cardinals. Takes it, overthrown pass to number 20 from number 3. That will be a incompletion and a no-go for the 2-point conversion. St. Michael Cardinals now to receive the kickoff. Let's see if the Central Baldwin decides to try to do an onside kick again. Last time they tried to get a little fancy with it.
Who's the player that got his hands on him right there? You see that?
I think that's Charlie Harvey, I believe.
Hmm.
Number 3. Yeah, Charlie Harvey.
Yeah, wow. Great play right there by the corner.
Hopefully offense can bounce back. Just one of those things you just got to forget about. Don't worry about it. You got the rest of the game to go.
Yeah, and a good saying here at St. Michael is Newt Sheppy and a good team mono. And, we carry that not just in the varsity but also on the middle school team. And that, Newt Sheppy means to begin again. And I think that's big for the St. Michael Cardinal offense right here is to begin again and, take it one play at a time and, just forget about the last drive and just move forward and don't let it affect that, outcome of this game. Now Central Baldwin coming out to kick. Appears to be number 24 is their kicker.
We got Trey Peterson back to receive. We'll see if it's another onside kick, though.
The ball has fallen over. Not sure what to do that one. The kicker, number 24, is going to set it back up. Here comes the kick. Another onside kick. Right to number 55, able to fall down on it. That is
Charlie Harshberger.
Charlie Harshberger. Way to go, lineman.
All right, hopefully offense can bounce back right here. Maybe start with a little run or a quick pass and just get them going and start a new drive.
They had a successful drive going up until that 4th down.
Yes, sir. Yeah, and we had some explosive runs this past drive. Let's see if we try to repeat that and maybe stick with the running game a little bit more.
Hey, and a shout-out to Braden Smith, who's running the camera for us upstairs.
Shout out Braden.
Doing a great job.
Great job, Braden. Offensive lineman, left guard, picked his hand up. Cannot do that. False start on number 50.
Yeah, that's one of the reasons we got to a 4th down the last drive. False starts really hurt us.
And we kind of saw how big those penalties can be, and now we're set to 1st and 15 for the St. Michael Cardinals.
I don't think that's right. The referee didn't actually drop his flag, so he just waved it.
It shouldn't count, huh?
If he doesn't have to bend over and pick it up, it's not worth it.
Number 40 takes a handoff. Get some good blocks. Able to take it for a 2-yard run. That's number 40.
Tony Martinez. Yeah, we got about 2 yards on that play. It looks like we're going to have to go with back-to-back passes on these next 2 plays, try to get a 1st down.
Yes, and now it looks like Looks like Central Baldwin has a new D-line front here with number 33 taking the nose. Previous drive was number 51. Let's see how that maybe affect the run game here. Pete Rivers rolls out to the right. Gets a good block by number 55. He throws it, and it is in the dirt. Didn't seem to have too much open there for a Cardinals 3rd and 12.
Yeah, a little rollout right there. Wasn't too much open. Maybe he could have hit the dude underneath, but, I mean, we'll live another down. See how much we can get back of this and maybe go for it on 4th down again.
Cardinals are now in the huddle. Pete Rivers receiving the play call. Central Baldwin seems to be running a 3-4 with 3 down linemen and 4 backers. Pete Rivers takes a snap, drops back in shotgun, and he gets sacked from the right tackle spot. Defensive end number 18 comes flying off the edge. You know, he just didn't have very much time there. Gunner, what do you think?
I mean, yeah, it looked like they covered us pretty well. It was almost more of a coverage sack than anything. I mean, there's really no one open downfield, and going to have to live with it. Punt it right here. Hopefully, D can get a stop, get back on now.
Now, I believe, is that Pete Rivers is the long snapper?
Yes.
Wow, how about that? Our quarterback is also the long snapper. And that is punter number 1.
Yeah, number 1.
Luke Simpson with a good punt. Oh, Robert, Central Baldwin have touched a little early, but are able to fall on it to make sure it's a Central Baldwin possession.
Now, middle school would be considered a rookie, really, because that was just almost a huge rookie mistake by that Central Baldwin player there, sticking his arm out to in the middle of a crowd to try to get that ball like that. He could have easily turned it over.
And, you know, a big thing that they teach at the high school level, too, and is, you know, if you're not going to return it, just
Get
don't
away.
just get away from it. And you'd rather let it bounce and make sure you have the ball at the end of the play than let it roll around and hit you. Now here comes Central Baldwin for the very first offensive snap of the game. Number 3 sets back up in shotgun with number 2 behind him. Number 75, right guard pulls. Little run play. And we'll take it for 4 yards. That's number 2.
Yeah, again, a 4 right there. Hopefully our D-line can not get pushed back as so far, and our linebackers can make a little more tackles, a little closer to the line of scrimmage on that one.
And for the Cardinals starting D-line, we got number 51, number 55.
And I think number 53, I believe.
With the walk-up number 3, Charlie Harvey. Little QB run right here. Number 3 takes it. He's around the edge. And he's going. He steps out around the 27-yard line for a long run. Not exactly sure how long that one was. Good at math, but I don't think I'm that good at math. That's about
About a 20-yarder.
Yeah, that's about 30 yard. 32 yards. Wow. Now he comes back out again. Let's see if they line up in that tight end bunch formation again. They do have a tight end stacked behind the right tackle. Motion their running back out to the flat. Number 36 now in the backfield. Number 36 takes the handoff. He gets out to the outside. Gets hit. Tackled by number 8. That's Will Kurth for a 6-yard gain.
Yeah, they're just trying to run the ball every play, getting a good push in our D-line. It's working. We got to find a way to make a stop.
Well, a good saying is, you know, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. There's no need to reinvent the wheel here. You know, if the run game's working, then I don't see Central Baldwin go to the pass game anytime soon. But we will see, as it is a 2nd and 6 for the Central Baldwin
It's the Bears. Yep.
Bears.
Yeah,
Number
they don't-
36 takes the
yeah.
handoff. Oh, get a sweep around. Number 2 takes it around the edge. Gets a block for number 3, the quarterback, and takes it in to the end zone for a
There's a flag.
touchdown. But there are some flags.
Yeah, we got 2 flags.
2 flags. That's always a good sign for the Cardinal defense.
Yeah, looks like he's coming back.
I gotta say, there's nothing more heartbreaking when you're on offense and you see someone go in the end zone and you think you're about to be able to go get some water on the sideline, and next thing you know, there's some flags on the field. You gotta come back and do it all over again.
And that's the end of the first quarter. We got Central Baldwin up 6-0.
Did you see what the flag was? I just saw it was on Central Baldwin. I'm not exactly sure. Were you able to catch that by any chance, Mr. Turney?
No, I'm waiting for the signal, actually. I think he just kind of went over and yelled at the coaching staff what it was.
Yeah, and I just saw a little hand signal point to Central Baldwin, but
Here,
I didn't see much of a...
Yeah, maybe he's coming. I think the hand signals are lax this evening. It looks like a 10-yard penalty, which would think I was holding, something like that.
Very likely to happen right there, especially on those run plays, those elongated run plays. You know, sometimes it's just as that person starts kind of getting away from you, it's hard not to hold on to them a little too long.
With 8-minute quarters, the Bears burned up a good amount. We burned up a good amount on that first drive, but then, of course, didn't get anything out of it. And then the Bears kind of controlled the rest of the clock the rest of the way there in the first quarter.
Now, in middle school, do they not switch the field at the end of the quarter?
Doesn't look like they're going to, does it?
I think it just depends on what the refs do each game. I've been to some games where they have flipped it and some games they don't, so it just depends on whatever the refs.
They had a JV game go into overtime on Monday night. I hadn't ever seen a JV game go into overtime that I remember.
Yeah, I actually was at the game and was able to watch that. That was a tight game against Orange Beach.
Yeah, it was an exciting game. I think that's a coach's call, basically, at the time.
Yeah, and it was heartbreaking as a 2-point conversion called back that ended up costing us the game.
Yep.
Now number 3, taking a shotgun for Central Baldwin. It is 2nd and 20. That they take the screen out to number 12. He takes it for about a 5-yard gain to bring it to 2nd and 11, or 3rd and 11 for Central Baldwin. Believe number 7 in on that tackle, Ryan Donahue.
Yeah, good to keep them to a minimal gain. Got a 3rd and long right here. Hopefully we can get them off.
Now number 2 going out and wide. Number 3 back at quarterback. I gotta say, Central Baldwin's got some big receivers. Quarterback fakes a pitch. He runs it. Gets tackled, swarmed by a flock of Cardinals for a gain of 2 to bring it to 4th and 9.
Good stop right there. Got 4th and long. We'll see. I mean, I would suspect that they would go for it. I don't think they would want to punt it. But,
Well,
I mean, we'll see.
47-yard field goal.
Yeah, that's always a possibility. With being at the 29-yard line, I definitely would not recommend punting it. So, looks like they're going to keep their offense out there. Number 3 back in shotgun with a tight end and sacked behind the right tackle. Central Baldwin tries to get him to jump off sides. Doesn't get the offsides call.
Yet.
Looks like they don't really have a play call, and they're going to call a timeout. Looks like their game plan there was just to get off sides, but even with the offsides, it looks like it'd be a 4th and 7 still. So, not exactly sure game plan there, but that leads to a 4th and 11.
Yeah, that's a good point. They wouldn't have got a first down out of that should they got him to jump. But, of course, they would have been 5 yards closer. But you're right. It's an odd decision to have no call backed up, ready to go should they not have
I
jumped
think
there.
our cameraman's starting to move around a little bit.
Yeah, well, I told him to wander around in between plays, so he took that to heart.
Yeah, yes, he did. Yes, he did.
But he's doing a great job for us up there. That's Braden Smith.
Shout out Braden.
I think they're still going to go for it right here. A lot of times your third down call will kind of tell you what they're going to do on fourth down. On third down, they went with a run, even though it was long distance. Maybe they, which they thought, trying to get a little closer for a fourth down call.
Let's see what Central Baldwin's going to do here. I believe, is Central Baldwin Robertsville? Is that the same?
I'm pretty sure it's the feeder school. I'm pretty sure.
Now let's see here. Now number 3 takes it back. He is one deep. Broken up by number 1, Luke Simpson. Wow, what a play.
Good play right there, not to get beat deep on a long 4th and 10. Hopefully our offense can get a drive going and try to score.
Now St. Michael Cardinals offense is going to be able to come back down on the field and I hope to tie the game right here. Hopefully get a drive with 6 minutes and 10 seconds left in the quarter. So what's your analysis of the game so far, Gunner? What do you think the Cardinals offense should stick with? Some run, some pass? What do you think is kind of the strength and weakness of this game?
I mean, the passes haven't been too successful. Oh, it looks like we have someone joining us here too.
Welcome, Nigel Mitchell, a.k.a. Hollywood. Number 40 takes the handoff. Oh, he trucks number 26. Gets about 4 yards on that play. That is number 40, Tony Martinez, I believe.
Yes. Good play right there, start for drive. Hopefully we can continue that, put together a drive.
Now we're going to have Nigel Mitchell joining us in the broadcast. Say hello, Nigel.
What's up?
So Nigel is our kind of backup running back here on the varsity team, but also in some tight end formations with us. Nigel just got here. Pete Rivers in shotgun takes the snap, hands off to number 40 again. He gets a good run. Oh, gets free a little bit. Gets the Cardinal first down to the 40-yard line for a good 6-yard run.
Good play right there. Move the chains. Hopefully we can get a little drive going here.
You know, Nigel, as a running back, what's a big aspect of the game for you in terms of, trying to break off long runs? Is it necessarily the blocking you feel like more so, or is it just kind of getting an open space?
I feel like the blocking helps a lot, and being able to read the blocks helps. Just to stay patient and trust where to go and find the open spaces. So they kind of like depend on each other. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah, and this previous play we just sat here and saw number 40 again.
Tony
Martinez
with a good 5-yard gain.
Takes it outside. And right there he had some space, like we were just talking about, for 5 yards. Now it's bringing it to 2nd and 5 for the Cardinals at the 45-yard line with 4 minutes and 40 seconds left in the quarter. Before half. Pete Rivers now in shotgun. Tony Martinez lined up at running back again. Pete Rivers takes the snap, hands it off for another outside zone. He's able to get the edge. He gets out, and that's a great, tough Cardinals 13-yard run.
That was
Tony Martinez.
That's a nice hard run by Tony Martinez.
Yes, Tony Martinez. Number 40. He plays linebacker and a running back. And Nigel, in your experience, how is it kind of, as a running back, do you kind of start getting gassed after a few plays like that? This is about, 4th or 5th run in a row?
Yeah, after a couple of plays, it is good to get a break and, have fresh legs come in.
Well, we're about to see here if they go right back at it again. Oh, fake the handoff. Quick screen out to number 4.
Nice
and he gets
move.
around the edge. Nice move. Spins for a 13-yard gain. That is Trey Peterson.
Yeah, a couple good moves by Trey right there. Just a quick screen out to the right. Made a couple moves, got another first down. Keep moving the chains.
And that was a great quick throw right there by Pete Rivers, number 17. Now, Gunner, is it Pete or is it Peter Rivers?
Pete. It's Pete Rivers.
Pete, I gotcha. Now Pete back in shotgun, number 40 by his side. Takes the snap. Fakes the handoff. Thrown out to number 8. That is Will Kurth. Gets around the edge. Beats another
Ooh.
guy. He's gone
Ooh.
down to the 4-yard line. That's number 8, Will Kurth.
Yeah, that was a good move right there. Gave him a little 1-2, went to the outside. Big gain inside the 5-yard line. Hopefully we can punch it in. It's also the brother of Jack and Cooper Kurth. Cooper Kurth graduated this past year, and Will Kurth is playing for us now. He's a linebacker. He's a sophomore.
You mean Jack Kurth? You said Will Kurth.
Oh, I meant Jack Kurth. Yes, Jack Kurth.
Now the Cardinals take it. 1st and 5. Hoping to tie up this game. Hands it off. Trey Martinez gets down to the 1. Did he get in?
Touchdown.
Yep.
Touchdown. Yes, he did. Wow. Great hard run right there by number 40.
Tony Martinez.
Martinez.
Good run right there. O-line got a good push on that one.
Middle school has a solid running back back there.
He's
Is
coming
he
for your spot,
primarily
Nigel.
a running back?
He's coming
Yeah, he
for your
plays
spot.
running back and linebacker.
Okay.
Good, tied up 6-6 right there. This is a big point to go up 1. Or no, 2, I would say. Yeah, to go up 2. Big point to go up 2.
Tied 6-6. Cardinals coming out for the 2-point conversion.
It's going so good, I haven't interrupted anything. You're like a natural. You okay with keeping running that?
Here comes Pete.
I'll come up and take over for you a little bit. Okay.
Pete fakes the handout, rolls out.
And just
Quick throws it to number 8, Will Kurth.
make a huddle, just set the
Packed to the touchdown or 2-point conversion.
Good play
That's
right
good.
there. A little roll out to the right. Throw it to the tight end of the flat. Go up 8-6 with 3 minutes left in the second quarter.
Yes, and now looking at it, number 8, Will Kurth, is actually a 7th grader. Wow, and so he just had the big play and also just got the 2-point conversion. So the Cardinals are going to be having him again next year. That's the same for the Cardinals.
Probably be a key player for them next year.
It's great to have those young guys step up into big roles and able to come out here and play like that with these 8th graders. And, you know, it goes a long way, and excited to see how he does next year. Now Cardinals come out here for the kickoff. First time seeing the Cardinals kick off this game. Let's see if they try to do the onside kick gimmick that the Central Baldwin has been doing. Kicker number 11 coming out right now.
Very disciplined kickoff team.
Yes, that was very uniform right there running out. Well, like a military team.
Number 11 kicking it off, Jacob Gross. He's a 7th grader.
Here comes kick. Football's on the tee.
We got 6 on this side. Looks like they're about to go left.
Yes. Wow. Great kick right there. Gets past number 2.
Oh, he stumbles it.
Here comes Trey Peterson, number 4. Comes running down. And great tackle right there by a flock of Cardinals. Number 8, Will Kurthen on that first one.
Nice way to keep the cup.
Yeah, good kick, great coverage. It's big for start the 25. You know, got to go 75 yards. Big for middle school. Probably wouldn't kick that far in most games.
So, Hollywood, are you on kickoff
Yeah,
at the
somewhat.
varsity level?
Kickoff and kick return.
So talk about how big it is to to be able to when you're going to hit those guys. I don't see how you don't just run right past them with all that forward momentum.
Those plays are very crucial. You know, with starting position and I don't know. Basically, you just gotta break down and be able to
Number 3 takes
keep
the
him in
snap.
front of you.
Oh, he breaks the tackle. And great form tackle right there by number 4, Trey Peterson, as he got around the edge coming off. That was, I believe, number 53 coming off the edge right there. Got some pressure early.
Yeah,
The
good job
quarterback.
by Trey right there. Just staying outside contained. Don't let him run around you. Did his job good and made the tackle.
Very
Yes.
nice wrap up.
Very.
Is he in between safety and corner? Because the last game I came to, he was at corner.
Yeah, I think he switches back and forth.
How do y'all see Trey coming into the next year? Do you think he's gonna come up to play wide receiver or cornerback? Because he has been playing both.
Yeah, we'll see. We'll have to go through the spring next year and just see how he's doing at both positions.
Number 3 takes the snap. There's some flags, some laundry out on the field. False start, Central Baldwin. There is, I'm not sure. Mr. Tony, have you seen this many penalties in this or so early on in a middle school football game like this?
No, I haven't actually.
There's been quite the amount, and it at first it was hurting the St. Michael Cardinals, and currently it's looking like it's starting to hurt Central Baldwin a little bit. Calling back the touchdown and now forcing them to 2nd and 15. Let's see how Central Baldwin responds right here to try to prevent a long 3rd down conversion. Number 3 in the backfield takes the snap.
John's back for a pass.
To number 2. Oh, broken up by number 4, Trey Peterson, and number 10, Charlie Barwick.
Younger brother of
Ambrose Barwick,
Ambrose.
receiver for us. He's 11th grader. A good play by him right there. They threw a post and he stayed deep. He almost got the pick.
That brings Central Baldwin to a hard and tough situation at 3rd and 15. Let's see how they respond right here. Guessing another pass play. Quarterback can sling it. He got a pretty good arm on him. Number 3 drops back, rolls out to the right, gets some pressure in his face, throws it deep to number 2. Great breakup by number 10. Once again, Charlie Barwick. Wow. Number 2 really caught that one and was broken up by number 10, Charlie Barwick. How about that?
Yeah, really good play right there by number 10. Break it up. Cause a 4th down. Looks like they're going to punt. Hopefully we can put a drive together and score before halftime. We got 1 minute and 23 left on the clock.
It's never easy to score with that much time left, but I guess we'll see what this Cardinal offense can do. We got number 4, Trey Peterson back there, punt return.
Who got ball first?
St. Michael Cardinals did.
Yeah, we received the ball. We got 3 timeouts though, so it looks like try to put a drive together.
Let's see here. Number 31 for Central Baldwin back to take the punt. Takes a snap, punts it. Wow.
Really high.
That's a
catch.
really good punt for middle school. Wow, he skyrocketed that one. Wow.
Really high punt. Didn't go too far, but still pretty decent punt. Cardinals will have the ball. The 43-yard line, I believe. Hopefully we can score before half.
That's better than your punting days there, Gunnar Rivers.
Yeah, I used to punt back in the day, freshman year.
Whew.
Wasn't the best. That
was rough.
Kind of had to move past that. So now we got George as our new punter now, and he's been kicking it pretty far.
Wish I got to experience
very
that.
thankful. I wish I didn't experience it. I'm gonna be honest, Nigel. Now Pete Rivers back in shotgun with number 40 by his side. Trey Peterson lined outside. Hands the ball off for a quick Cardinals 2-yard run. But clock is running. Down to 1:15. Call timeout by Coach Nolan. And the St. Michael Cardinals. That would be a quick 30-second timeout.
It looks like he might have had a chance to throw the little bubble out there, but going to have to live with it, call a timeout. Hopefully we can get a little more yards on this next play.
And now, a shout-out camera work right here showing the 30-yard line. I appreciated that.
Braden Smith, he's actually the only camera we have, so when he switches from one subject to another, and it's a long ways away, it takes a second to get over there, and you get to see the field. But he's doing a great job for us. Like I said, one camera up on top of the press booth for us tonight.
Rookie experience, too. I don't think he's ever done this before.
He has not, so I think he's a natural at it.
Shout out Braden Smith. He's actually number 1 for the St. Michael Cardinals.
All the people that we have on the Wild Cardinal Network, normally they play on Friday nights, so it's really nice to have you all here. Maddox Caldwell, Gunnar Rivers, Nigel Mitchell, and Braden Smith. Thank you for joining us.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Now Pete Rivers Oh, they are able to draw the offsides by number 24. That would be 5 yards for the Cardinals right here. And helps gain some momentum. Brings it to 2nd and 4. Now everyone watching the broadcast, make sure to tune in. Tomorrow night, the Wild Card Network will be will be broadcasting the St. Michael versus Jackson varsity football game at Jackson. Mr. Tony, will you be on that broadcast?
I hope so.
Looks like a mouse out here.
I need to bring everything with me, so if I'm not there, I don't know what we're going to do. Actually.
Pete Rivers,
there you go.
Throw. Number 4, slayed across the middle. Oh, it makes a move. Wow, good 20-yard play right there, at least.
Yeah, good play right there. They faked the little bubble screen, got the linebacker to jump, and then threw a slant right behind him for a good 20-yard gain. Get down to just outside the 20.
And
picked up the pace a little bit here.
With a minute left in the game, you're going a little hurry up. Pete Rivers takes a snap, throws a quick screen to Will Kurth again. He takes it outside, gets all the way down to the 8-yard line. Wow.
And gets out of bounds.
For a 7th grader, he's just playing like he is an 8th grader. He's playing well, he's playing fast, he's playing aggressive, and he's not waiting for the skill level to come to him. He's taking it at them.
Yeah, and good blocking by the receivers out there too. Got 50 seconds, 7-yard line. Hopefully we can punch it in right here. Time doesn't really seem to be an issue. Just got to put it in the end zone.
Still 2 timeouts left.
Yeah, still got the 2 timeouts.
He was also able to get out of bounds, so that actually stops the clock with 53 seconds left. Pete Rivers back there. Take the snap. He rolls out to the right. Throws it to trying to throw it to number 4. It gets picked off to number 3. I believe that Central Baldwin's actually quarterback, playing corner. Now Central Baldwin will take the ball back over with 43 seconds left. Gunner, do you think they're going to be able to do much here with 43 seconds left?
No. I mean, that really hurts not being able to punch that in. Probably should have just hit Will Kurth underneath. I mean, the clock would have ran, but still would have gotten a little closer, maybe try to get in the end zone.
That one hurt.
Here comes Central Baldwin, number 2, back behind the quarterback, number 3. 43 seconds left, starting from the 11-yard line. Hands the ball off. Number 2 takes it. Gets a good hard run out of there. Gets about 9 yards to the 20-yard line for a Bears 2nd and 1.
Looks like they're not going to call a timeout. They're going to try to go fast, though. A lot of time running off.
If there's a silver lining to that interception, there's so little time left in the half.
Good rush right here. Quarterback scrambles. Hits number 6.
He was wide open.
Wide open.
Great tackle right there.
Good tackle right there by
Elijah Smith, number 9.
Yeah, Eli. That's Braden's little brother. So we got a lot of varsity players, younger brothers playing out here.
Looks like they called the timeout. The receiver just kind of hung out there and kind of got lost in the coverage.
Yes. Got about 8 seconds left on their own 40, so looks like they won't be able to do too much, but we'll see.
What would be your plan here? Gunner, would you just try to Hail Mary it, throw it as deep as you can, or maybe try to get something short and lateral around and just hope for a miracle?
I think it depends. I think because how far they are, maybe try to throw something and get a little closer, but if not, maybe just run it and go to halftime. You get the ball after half. Central Baldwin does, so wouldn't it be the worst decision just to run it out and go into half, only down 2 with the ball?
I agree.
Now, I'm trying to recall the quarterback's arm as well. I mean, you have to take that into account here. How really far can he throw it as an 8th grader?
He can definitely throw it, but definitely
accurately.
There's no middle schooler that can throw the ball 60 yards. And
I saw Gunner Rivers throw a 70-yard pass when he was an 8th grade. It didn't travel that near.
It looks like they're doing a double
12,
pass.
Pump.
Oh, he's open, number 22, down the field. Oh, and he drops it.
As time runs
1
out.
second left.
Oh, there was 1 second on the clock. You're right, Nigel. But they let it run off. The Cardinals are quick to get off the field. But the Bears are looking to keep that 1 second on the clock.
Yeah.
What do you think they'll do here?
Yeah, it looks like the ref is saying there's 1 second left. Maybe time for one more play.
That was a good idea by the Cardinals. Let's just get out of here before they get a chance. But called back. Nigel caught it. There was 1 second left on the clock as that ball hit the turf.
Yeah, Cardinals just have to stay back right there. I mean, if they throw a bubble, it's fine. Just rally and tackle. I mean, he probably won't score from 6 yards out. You just got to watch the double passes on those type of plays with this much time left. Looks like we'll have one final play before half.
St. Michael playing a little prevent defense here. Got everyone backed up a little bit. Number 3 takes the ball, throws it to number 2. He breaks the tackle, and he breaks another one. And he's tackled down at the 33-yard line. That will take him into halftime. St. Michael up 8-6 against Robert Sill.
Just kind of break down the choice of a play right there. I guess you're giving the ball to the guy just at the 50-yard line and hoping he can get by 9 of the Cardinals. I just kind of question whether that's such a terrific play call to end the half, but it's nonetheless, we're going to go into the half 8-6. Thank you guys for joining us. If you guys want to take a break here during halftime, we'll just silence everything down and we'll be back in about 7 minutes. Thank you very much, guys. This is the, we're going to call this the follow the hero.
Okay.
This is the close camera. Okay? When they're out there, let's say he's the all 22. All right? So he's going to have a shot that's going to look something like this. Right? What I want you to do is give me the lineman.
Hello, hello.
Start. So you got the running back, the lineman, the quarterback, and some of the backfield.
Welcome back
really wide
to the Wild Cardinal Network. We're here with Matt Caldwell, your host.
shot like this.
Gunnar Rivers, your co-host.
Hey, you forgot me, man.
And then we got another
Braden
guest,
Smith.
Braden Smith.
Welcome, Braden.
Braden and Nigel switched camera duty, so Braden's now with us in the booth.
If you zoom in too close, then you're going to have a tough time following. See what I mean? So you want to keep like 3 people, like 5 yards in the picture at all times, so you don't get what you know. Okay?
Sorry about that. We had some difficulties.
There you go.
It looks like
Play with left to right.
the Cardinals are about to kick it off right here. Central Baldwin to receive.
Go Cardinals.
Looks like we have number 2 and number 12 back to receive. Wonder what we'll do. Probably kick the same as we did last time. It was a good kick by number 11, Jacob Gross, 7th grader. Puts the ball on the tee right here. About to get the second half started with.
Playing 8-minute quarters, 8-6. Cardinals up right now. We'll see if the Cardinals can maintain their lead and come out with the victory in this one. Number 11 comes to kickoff. Squib kick to the right. Number 50.
Oh, jump on it.
Oh, looks like Cardinals
Cardinals
recovered.
Cardinal football.
Looks like that's Cardinal football. Should be Cardinal football, unless we get robbed by the refs.
Yes.
Yeah.
Great job by
Great
number
onside.
1.
Number
Luke
1,
Simpson.
Luke Simpson. Great job to fall on that. That was a good little kick. Kind of caught the return team. They weren't really expecting that one. Hopefully our offense can get a drive together and punch it in to go up 14-6.
Here comes Pete Rivers now. Cardinal offense coming out. Pete Rivers back in shotgun. Number 8, Will Kurth coming in motion. Takes the ball, hands it off to Tony Martinez. Gets a good 2-yard run on outside zone right there.
Yeah, 33 on Central Baldwin. Made a good play right there. Couldn't capture the edge. Got about a yard gain.
Shout out, we have a new camera crew for the second half. Nigel Mitchell and Declan up there. Now Pete Rivers in shotgun. Takes a snap. Hands it off to Tony Martinez. Inside zone run.
Good
Gets
little
shut down.
counter play right there. 33 is making some plays for the Central Baldwin.
Now it's 3rd and 8. Now Braden, I believe you play tight end for the varsity.
Yeah, I play a little bit of tight end. I play tight end, a little bit of corner. That's pretty much all I played this season.
Yeah, last year you played a little more corner. This year kind of transitioning to more of a tight end / wide receiver, making some plays for us through the first 5 weeks.
Now, if you've been watching number 8 for the Cardinals offense, Will Kurth. Now Pete Rivers takes a snap. Puts the screen quickly to number 1. That is Luke Simpson. Takes it for about 5 yards. Now, Braden, as you've been watching, how do you feel as number 8, Will Kurth, kind of compares to you and your play style as a tight end?
Well, the check downs, it's all about run after the catch. So, get the ball in your hands and do what you can with it. Gotta
Yeah.
take advantage of your opportunities.
Yeah, we got
Remember,
fourth
he's
down
only a
right here.
7th grader. 4th down and 4. Cardinals offense try getting the jump off sides. Didn't get anything to trigger. Now Pete is looking to the sideline for the play call. Alerts the play call. Takes a snap. Throws it. Oh, pump fakes. Now he
Throws
heaves
it
it
up.
up to number
Oh,
40.
what a grab.
What a catch by Tony Martinez.
There we
Get the
go.
Cardinal first down to the 29-yard line.
That was good job by P on that play, kind of extending the play, finding his man downfield, 4th down. You never want to throw the ball away on 4th down. You always want to give your receiver a chance, and he did that, and he made a good play, get a first down.
Yeah, gained about 6 or 7 yards right there.
Another throw to Will Kurth
Screen.
out there, making some plays, made a do miss.
Made a do miss. Gets on the outside, takes it for 12 yards.
Good. 12-yard catch right there.
Another first down. Will Kurth been making some plays out there after the run.
Appears to be hurt.
Looks like he's a little shaken up. Seems to be good though.
Appears to be holding his hamstring or his left leg. Hoping he's all right.
Looks
John
like he'll
off the
take
field.
maybe a play or two off. Hopefully, get back on the field. We'll see.
Now here goes Pete Rivers in shotgun. Tony Martinez back in the backfield.
Pass here.
To number 3. As he takes it around the edge, there's launch all over the field. Takes it, makes the guy miss and reaches
Ooh.
out. Is that a
There's a
touchdown?
flag, though.
Looks
Couple
like he's
flags on the
short. We
play.
got
Looks like
a
he's
couple
gonna be-
flags.
Just short of the goal line.
Looks
Lot
like
of flags.
looks like they called holding on number 53, I believe, and then another holding out here on the receiver. Looks like it'll push us back to about 1st and 20.
Try to stretch for it. That was heck of a play by number 3 though, right there, Charlie Harvey. But sadly, it's not going to count towards anything. And wow, Cardinals are getting set far back right here. It's gonna be a 1st and forever. About 22 yards? 1st and 22.
Yeah, hopefully we can just get a decent amount of yards back and then try to 2 downs, try to get it to about 3rd and 5-ish. You have a reasonable 3rd down, try to get a first down.
Now Pete Rivers back here in a shotgun. Takes the snap, hands it off. Oh, fakes the handoff. Quick dump underneath to number 3 again. Oh, makes another guy miss. And he gets tackled by number 3 for Central Baldwin after a 10-yard gain to gain back to the original first down marker. Make it 2nd and 11.
Yeah, pretty good play right there just to get about 10 yards back. I thought he may have been able to cut back to the middle. Maybe he's gotten a couple more yards, but it is what it is.
Pete Rivers taking the snap. Hands it
Hand
off.
off here.
Tony Martinez.
Right up the gut.
Oh. Wow, what a block too right there by the tight end.
Good play right there, good counter play. The guard and the tight end pulling.
Yeah, those tight end blocks right there are really key and important, Braden. What do you think about that?
Yeah, very important. Big key to the run game, of course. You know, tight ends are used as people usually see them as pass catchers, but their ultimate job is definitely run blocking.
Here comes Pete taking the snap. Hands off to number 40. And he gets tackled.
Good outside zone right there. Linebacker just shot the gap and made the play. Got a long 4th down now. That was really hurt right there.
As the Cardinals will now be to a 4th and 9. 4th and 9 from your own 16-yard line. Gunnar, what would be your go-to play right here?
Either another rollout like they ran earlier, or maybe all goes. They're in cover 3. Maybe hit someone down the seam. You know, seems look to be open.
You know, if I
But
was
we'll
the Cardinals
see.
right here, I'd hit Trey Peterson over the middle of the field. Just let him fight for it. Number 4. Pete Rivers takes the snap.
That's
And
exactly
he
what
throws
they
it to
did.
number 4, Trey Peterson, across the middle of the field, and is incomplete. Wow. How about that play call right there? That was like some Tony Romo stuff.
Yeah, they went with the all vert, tried to hit the seam. Just wasn't really there, kind of hard. 4th and 9 play, nothing was really looking too good.
Now the Central Baldwin Bears are going to take over from their own 16-yard line. Now, Braden, I got a question. A lot of these middle school guys are sitting here playing both ways, offense and defense. What do you prefer? What do you enjoy more, offense or defense?
I would say offense because it ultimately comes down to, like, what do you like more, scoring a touchdown or catching a pick? And you only catch so many picks, and it's a great feeling, but, I mean, like, you have the opportunity, like, to score a touchdown every game, and I feel like it's just a good feeling, like, running in the end zone.
Number 2 takes center on the edge to get a Central Baldwin first down.
Hopefully our defense can get another stop. They haven't scored on our defense yet. They got the 6 points on the fumble return for a touchdown. Hopefully the defense can get them off the
Their
field.
standard.
Yeah.
That's that Cardinal standard right there. Now number 3 in shotgun. Number 2 in the backfield. Number 2 gets a handoff. Takes it for about 5 yards.
Tackle right there by Charlie Harshberger. And Sully Barnes combined on the tackle right there.
Bring it to 2nd and 5 for the Cardinal defense. 2nd and 4, as I am corrected by my co-host. Think you go to Rivers?
Yeah, it looks like they're – I mean, if I was them, I would go with another run. They've been able to run it pretty good all night.
I believe I see Jack Hirth now down in the stands here to support his brother. Number 3, take it. Cardinals send a blitz.
Oh,
And number 3 is able to evade the pressure, roll out, and get a first down and more. Take it all the way to about 50-yard line.
Yeah, about a 15 or 20-yard gain on that play. Got the first down.
Now, Gunner, as a quarterback, getting pressure like that, is your first instinct to whenever you get outside the pocket to run, or are you someone that likes to more so throw it away?
I mean, before I throw it away, I'm looking for a receiver to maybe come back to the ball, maybe a little scramble drill, and then if I can't, I'll try to run, but if there's someone in front of me, I'll just throw it out of bounds and go to 2nd down. Don't take a loss on the play.
Number 36 takes the handoff, gets around the
Good
edge.
tackle
Great
right
tackle
there.
right there by number 1, Luke Simpson.
Yeah, they run it backside. We brought a pressure from the right. They ran it backside and got him a decent amount of yards.
Now 2nd and 5 for Central Baldwin. They seem to be running it with ease right now on the Cardinal defense. Let's see if Cardinals can come up with something to combat that. Another handoff right here to number 36. He gets a good stuff by flock of Cardinals. About 5 or 6 on that tackle right there. Bring it to 3rd and 2.
It looks like our player might have gotten the ball on that play,
Oh,
but it
is
looks like
St.
they're
Michael
gonna.
ball.
But it looks like they're gonna keep it with Central Baldwin.
Wow.
I thought he may have gotten it, but they're gonna say he was down. Central Baldwin ball still. Got a 3rd and 2 right here. Hopefully we can get a stop. They call a timeout. Maybe reassess and try to get this 3rd down, 3rd and short.
What do these do?
So we got the 4th quarter now, 8-6. Cardinals are up. Got a 3rd and 2. I think Central Baldwin was going to stay with the run game.
So you got to nurse a 2-point lead here for the next 8 minutes. You're going to need to stop the Bears here. And then a good long drive like we've done before would be very nice.
Yes, and with 3rd and 2, this is a very, very tough situation. I believe the chain crew's having a little issues. Their number 3 has fallen out of the thing, and he's actually having to hold it. Wow, that's not fun for the volunteer chain guy. Now here comes number 3 taking under center snap, and he will hand it to the fullback, number 65, a lineman, and he will trot forward. Ooh. Wow. Not easy to tackle right there. It's a good gain, about 8 yards.
Well, that's good play with the fullback. That's one of the probably bigger kids our St. Michael defense will see all year.
It appeared they might have had him stop just short, but kind of his second effort, second push there.
Linemen do not go down easy once they get that chance to kind of run the ball. It's a lineman's dream right there, lineman's dream. Now St. Michael will look to try to get another stop.
I forget the team that used a lineman for a screen pass this weekend. You got
Alabama.
Alabama.
Proctor.
Within inches of a touchdown.
Yes.
6'8", 370 pounds. Trucking his way through. Now number 3, the quarterback will take the ball, roll out to the right, and we'll scramble for a good
7 yards.
Yeah, pretty good play by our Central Baldwin. Try to get a stop. They're getting a really good push with their O-line.
Yeah.
Got about 2nd and 4.
And, now you're starting to see where the line of scrimmage can really dictate a game. And right now, Central Baldwin is kind of controlling the line of scrimmage and controlling the trenches is another way to put it. And, kind of starting to – a snap goes over the head. Number 2 falls on it, and he's able to get it. That's a big setback. Wow, that's going to bring Central Baldwin to a 3rd
and very long
and 17.
Yeah, that's a big loss right there. Lost about 15 yards on the play.
Whew.
It's going to be 3rd down, 3rd and long.
Robert
still takes a timeout right here. So Max, you're talking about how linemen's dream to get the ball. Have you ever been able to run the ball?
No. Now I will say this: I was actually in my middle school and 12U kicker.
Wow.
For my team, and so that was really the closest I ever got to touching the ball.
You don't see that a lot. I mean, linemen kicking the ball.
I could kick it though. I could kick it, and I was able to run down there and cover the kick. It didn't really get any tackles, but that's all right. I ran, get some good conditioning. But yes, my dream would be to maybe go to return a kickoff or something. Maybe have to talk to Coach Rivers about that one.
Yeah, I feel like I think 2 years ago we had one of our
old
defensive lineman, Parker Boss, actually returned a kickoff for a decent amount of yards. I feel like it was a good.
You got it all the way about to the 45-yard line.
Yeah, good return. I think that was that on senior night?
Yes, it was.
Senior night. Cool for him to do that. That was about, two years ago?
Yes, and he wore the number 16, which is actually my number now. So hopefully Coach Rivers will give me the opportunity at some point. I have to start talking to him about that one. As number 3, the quarterback, this is sits in shotgun. He will take the snap. He sends a blitz.
Screen
to number 22. Great tackle right there by number 3. Saves the play. Charlie Harvey to bring it to 4th and 13.
Yeah, good tackle right there. Got about 6 minutes left in the 4th quarter. We'll see. We'll just see what Robertsville does. So if they punt it or go for it.
So from the 41-yard line, Brandon, what would you do here?
Oof. I'm not sure. It's a good chunk. And I don't know. I really don't know.
Looks like the Bears will be going for it.
We'll see if they'll try to get us to jump off sides like they did earlier.
No, they will not.
No.
Oh, wow, 55.
Charlie
Come off the
Harshberger.
edge.
We got a sack right there.
Wow.
Oh, he's still up.
Oh, he's still up. He was able to evade the sack, and he's actually rolling out.
No, they called him
down.
down.
They called him down.
Well,
wow.
Scared me for a second there.
Scared me for a second. There are some upset fans.
Yeah,
on the Robertsville sideline.
Looks like they.
Oh. Robertsdale head coach just slammed a Gatorade bottle, and a player just slammed a helmet. That is not a happy sideline I would want to be
Yeah,
on
it looks
right
like
now.
they called him down just because the Cardinals had him all wrapped up back there. I mean, when you blow the whistle, there's nothing you can do about it.
Yeah, it was a crucial drive for the Bears right there because only got 5 minutes left, down 2.
I mean,
They really need to put some points on
as
the
a
board.
quarterback, and if you're getting slinged down, usually you do blow the whistle as a ref. You're trying to protect the player.
100%. You know, and he had been wrapped up there for a few seconds, so I think that was the right call.
He's flagging his arms right there if you see as he's coming down. So they called him dead right there.
Especially with all that, keep going backwards and everything. It's best now. The refs are sitting here now debating it, trying to figure it out.
Yeah, sooner or later, when does forward momentum come into play? You say, all right.
Yeah. It would be different if he was moving forward and they had a wrap on him, but he was going backwards for about 5 yards, so they had to blow it dead.
Yeah. Also, with the refs not allowing the play to fully play out, it's going to be hard here for them to return it, which it looks like they won't. Looks like it will be St. Michael Cardinals first down at around the 45-yard line.
So we got about 5 minutes left, up 2. Hopefully we can drive and score and put this game away. Even if we can't score, hopefully we can chew a good amount of time off the clock. So even if the Bears do get it, they get it with minimal time on the clock.
Pete Rivers takes a snap on the ground, able to hand it off to Tony Martinez, but he gets tackled for a loss in the backfield. That's a loss of 2 to bring it to his Cardinals first and second and 13.
Got a low snap on that play. Wish we could have handled it a little better, but it happens.
Under 5 minutes to go now.
As the Cardinal offense is getting ready to hopefully drain some clock right here. Oh, bad snap again on the ground. Tony Martinez able to fall
That's
on
not
it.
good.
That is not good. That is not good. That's going to be a third and long. About a 3rd and 22 for the Cardinals.
We had 2 low snaps back to back, which really hurt. Looks like Central Baldwin fans are kind of getting on their feet, making some noise. Hopefully get the ball back after this play.
That's definitely a spirited crowd over there that Robertsdale's brought over. And, St. Michael will also, back in the stands tonight at the Nest. 4 minutes left in the fourth quarter.
Looks like it's about to go under 4 minutes.
Definitely letting the clock drain some.
Yeah, Coach don't let the clock drain. Call a timeout. Just under 4 minutes. Looks to see if we can either have a run or a little screen pass.
Braden Smith, what would you do here if you're the coach?
I don't know. I would try and drain just a little bit of clock. Well, do they have any timeouts?
I believe they do. I think they have 2, I believe.
Yeah, I don't know. It's a tough situation. You definitely don't want them to have the ball right here driving with the last possibly drive here.
It is 3rd down. Maybe you could try to see if you can get it with about 4th and under 10, but if not, you're just going to have to punt it and hope our defense plays good again like they have been the entire night. They haven't given up any points. Hopefully they can have a good stop to win the game.
I'm going to make a play prediction right here. Like I did earlier in the game, I think it's going to hit again too. I'm going to go with screen, running back screen.
Yeah, running back screen. It's either, in my opinion, it's going to be a running back screen or just another receiver screen. Try to get them in space. Try to get some yards, get a little better field position before the punt.
And also guarantee a completion and some clock run.
Yes, you want the clock to run for sure on this play. Got Coach Nolan talking to St. Michael players, going over what they're going to call.
Well, it's Josh Burpee. As the Cardinals will take the field again. Pete Rivers back in shotgun. Number 40, Tony Martinez, lined up next to him. Pete Rivers will take the snap.
Looking to pass here.
Oh, yeah, looking to go deep.
Oh,
and he
it
will
was
be
wrapped
sacked
up.
by number 51. Did not have much time there. Evaded the first pressure and just ran into another one.
Yeah, they're going with a little fake screen trying to
That
hit
will
the.
be a timeout taken by Central Baldwin.
Yeah, they're trying to go with the little fake screen right there. Hit Trey Peterson down the sideline, but they didn't. Safety didn't fall for it. He was over the top, took a sack, kept the clock running. Made force Central Baldwin to call a timeout. About 3 minutes, 30 seconds left. Gonna punt it back to Central Baldwin. Hopefully, we can get a stop to win the game.
Yeah, in this situation, I feel like you gotta rely on defense. Backed up too much, cannot go for this.
I think the Bears only have one timeout left.
Yes, I believe so.
Yeah. With 3 minutes and 42 seconds left. Let's hope for a good Cardinals punt right here, if we do decide to punt. Now, Braden, I believe you are the brother of one of these middle school Cardinals.
Yeah, my brother, this is number 9, plays mostly defense, Elijah Smith.
Wow. Shout out Eli.
He's an eighth grader?
He is an 8th grader.
Now, Braden, you're a senior,
Yes, sir, I am a senior.
so you won't be attending St. Michael with your brother next year.
I will not, sadly.
Luckily, Gunnar Rivers will be with Pete, as Pete is an 8th grader.
Yes.
This is really kind of an interesting fourth down.
High snap.
Oh,
Got the
punt
punt off.
taken.
Really high punt. Maybe it can. Oh my God! A Rockville player jumped on it. Really
That was
risky right
risky.
there, but
That's that rookie.
It has a hand on his head. He understands CNS stuff and probably shouldn't have done that.
he did catch the ball though. Robertsdale's ball, with 3 minutes and 30 seconds.
It actually had a Robertsdale bounce kind of
Yeah.
going when he did that, so it was a good thing for St. Michael, I
Getting
think.
a little stare down by the head coach. Poor guy. As the refs are forming a unison line right there. Not exactly sure what they're doing. But Cardinals defense will take the field with the Central Baldwin Bears already on the opponent 44-yard line. Let's see how they handle it. With 3 minutes and 33 seconds, they can definitely run the ball some, but you can't be, can't run too much clock here. You got to score, and so let's see what they do. Number 3 in shotgun. Takes the snap, hands it off to number 2. I see he'll
gotta
miss
get him down.
one tackle, and then fall
Ooh.
for another 9 yards.
Good run.
It
That'll
looks
be a
like
second
we were
one.
trying to get the ball out. With where we are right now, it looks like we just need to get him on the ground, let the clock run.
So it'll be second and 3. Baldwin County. Central Baldwin Bears. As the quick screen to number 6, as he will get hit and then finally tackled by number 4.
Oh,
He
he's
breaks a
still up.
tackle. He's still up. He's running all the way down to the 15-yard line.
Oh,
Look-
it's not good.
Looks like we were kind of going for the kill shot right here. Really need to just wrap up right there. I don't really know what we were thinking right there, but it's going to be first down, the 15-yard line going in. Hopefully we can get a stop.
2 minutes and 45 seconds going.
Yeah, really in need of a stop right here.
Yards after contact there was pretty crazy.
Number 2
Yeah.
takes a handoff, wrapped up by number 40, Tony Martinez, and he will be taken down after a gain of 5 yards for a second and 5.
Still got a 5-yard gain. Clock running down. Hopefully we can get a stop because if they score, I don't know if there'll be too much time left for offense to try to score. Stop would be real big. We'll win us the game right here.
Yeah, now Central Baldwin is kind of looking at not having to go so fast and actually preferring the clock to run down a little bit.
Yes.
Not give us much time if they were to score.
Down to under 2 minutes now. Number 3 in shotgun. Takes a snap. He decides to keep it himself and run. That's a hold. No
Great
call.
tackle right there.
Great tackle right there by number 3,
Charlie Harvey.
Charlie Harvey.
Good tackle right there. Big tackle. Third down.
Been making a lot of great tackles there on the edge.
2 downs right here to keep them
Gotta keep
under
'em out
4
here.
yards.
3rd and 5. 3rd and 5.
A field goal wins it for them.
Yes,
You know,
I don't know
I'm
how,
not sure if the middle school team has much of a kicker.
but if they do, I mean, they might be able to make it from there, but I think they're going to try to punch it in.
Takes a snap, hands it off.
Hit the
oh,
backfield.
Gets hit right away in the backfield.
Yes.
Great play.
Tackle by
Great play,
number
but
54.
It's exactly what we needed.
Alexander Watts, good play right there. Big play right there. It's going to be
7th grader.
Yeah, it's going to be 4th down with a minute left, and
I believe the Bears used their last time
the
out.
Bears just used their last time out. So this is for the game right here. If we get a stop, we can just
Exactly what we needed right
Yeah,
there. If you look at that penetration.
yes,
Sorry to speak over top of you, Gunner.
yeah, great play right there. Hopefully we can get a stop and just knee the ball and run out the clock.
Big 4th down here. Pretty much the game if we can stop him here.
Yes, should be able to knee it out, knee the ball twice and get the win.
Coach Nolan talking to his team again. Coach Murray talking.
Well, after a couple of yards after the contact, they got quite a few yards after contact on us. So those first 2 plays or the first 2 downs on that series right there, and then a big-time stop right when we needed it.
Wonder what I think the Bears will go with the pass right here. I think it's a little too long to run the ball.
For a 4th and 8. Yes, I would agree. Here comes. I think Cardinals might be switching to a 4-down front.
Yeah, the Bears have only thrown the ball a couple of times, so we'll see how it works for them this time. They have been successful in the past, though.
Number 3 takes the snap.
Looking
Full
pass.
out blitz.
Oh,
we
wow.
get smothered.
Wow, gets smothered. Tackle right away by number 55. Charlie Harshberger.
Great play right there by the Cardinals defense. Good call by Coach Murray right there to send the house. Don't give the quarterback any time to make a play.
Let's watch this replay right here.
It looks like we brought both outside backers, I believe. Yeah,
Off the edge.
Yeah, we brought 6, and they only had 5 blocking, and big play
I
right
believe
there
that's
by number
I
7.
feel like that
be
might
a
have been a
fumble.
fumble.
Yeah.
I think they called it an incomplete pass as his hand was
No matter
moving
what,
forward
we'll
there.
take it. Looks like they're going to be able to. Looks like Pete Rivers and his center are now practicing
We could
under
take a
center
river.
taking a knee.
We can take a look at that. They see his arm right there. He's trying to throw. They called it an incomplete pass, and you can kind of see why right there.
Yeah, if these 2 kneel downs are clean, the game should be over. Hopefully nothing crazy happens. Hopefully you can just catch the ball and take a knee.
Well, we will see here.
When the game's over, just kind of point it at the middle of the field for the players. One kind of close, one kind of far, and then you can lock your cameras in place by turning that dial.
Shout out our camera crew, Nigel Mitchell and Declan, working the cameras tonight. We got 2 cameras working the second half. Brandon Smith was doing the first half.
Or was.
All right, good clean kneel down right there. Looks like we just got to do it one more time. The game will be over. Looks like it'll be a good win for the Cardinals.
Very, very great showing by the Cardinals defense, not allowing a single point scored on the defense. The only points that they scored was on a fumble recovery for a touchdown. So shout out the St. Michael Cardinals defense.
Yes, they played a really good game tonight. Really good by them.
Great job by the offense too, being able to run down the clock some. And
There you go.
There you go. Cardinals going to get the win. Not how they wanted to get it done, but they did get it done.
so we celebrate.
Now we think that puts them 2-2 on the year, or 3-2.
3-2.
I think it's 3-2.
3-2, and that might be the last game of the year, if it is indeed a 5-game season. So a good way to finish out the year if that's the case. A real nice game. Guys, I got to tell you, they were a little bit scared there, like I said, in that last series until the last 2 stops there by the defense. They really came up big.
Yeah, it's not the cleanest win, but a win is a win at the end of the day.
All right, well, we'll take a break here and head home. Thank you very much for joining us. We had Maddox, Caldwell, Gunnar Rivers, and Braden Smith here in the second half for us. We have Nigel Mitchell. Who else was up on top?
Declan Reedy.
Declan Reedy up there running cameras for us in the second half. So we had a full crew here. Thank you very much, gentlemen. One more time, if I could, just an opinion from each one of you. Number 1 versus 2 tomorrow night on the Wild Cardinal Network. Just tell me how y'all feel.
I feel great. We've had a great 2 weeks of preparation. Last week was our bye week, and so the 2 weeks of preparation for this game, we're all excited for it. But at the end of the day, it's still a regular season game. But we love to go play at Jackson. That's a very fun environment to go play in, and we're excited for it. And we're gonna get after them. And at the end of the day, I guess we'll see what the scoreboard ends up saying. But we're gonna come out with everything we got, and we'll see if we can come out on top.
Well, good luck to you guys. The Wild Cardinal Network will be there. Go ahead and join us tomorrow night at 6:30 as we're heading for Jackson, number 1 versus number 2. And to just finish out the night, we've got a real nice middle school game as they defeated Central Baldwin 8-6. Who wants to summarize the game for me? Gunnar.
All right, so Cardinals got the ball first. They Central Baldwin got a strip sack return for a touchdown. Central Baldwin went up 6-0 early. And then a couple drives went by. Cardinals drove down and scored. Got the 2-point win up 8-6 in the first half. So it was 8-6 at halftime. And then it was more of a defensive game in the second half. No one scored in the second half. Finished the game 8-6. Cardinals got a big stop to end the game. Need out the ball. And Cardinals got the win.
Awesome night here at the Nest and at St. Michael. Thank you for joining us. Once again, you're watching Cardinal Football on the WCN.